Greetings, YouTube. So in 2021, the House has reauthorized the Violence Against Women Act. And in doing so, 29 Republicans joined Democrats in voting to reauthorize that law. But 172 Republicans voted against it. I need you to stop for a second and let that sink in. 172 people were given an opportunity to reauthorize a law called the Violence Against Women Act. And they couldn't find it in their particular moral or ethical worldview to say, yes, I support a law that, helps protect women from violence in America. Nope. They decided they were against that. Why? Because Democrats were for it, of course. And they don't want to vote for things that Democrats are for. Doesn't matter that I'm sure some of them were women themselves. Doesn't matter that they know women who have suffered domestic violence of some variety or street violence of some variety in their lives. They've conveniently ignored that fact. In fact, they're probably social conservatives, so they've been ignoring violence against women for their whole goddamn lives. They ignore women being harassed. They ignore women being groped. They ignore women being physically assaulted, sexually assaulted, raped, and murdered. They just ignore those things because it fits their worldview to ignore those things. They're far more likely, probably, to just blame the women. Well, why were you there? What were you doing? Did you instigate that particular act of violence? Yes, these are all things I've heard from social conservatives in my day. Always assuming that the woman was in the wrong place at the wrong time. In fact, I've heard someone say that about the shooting in Atlanta. That those 6 women were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Do you know where they were? At work. Or when you're at work, are you in the wrong place at the wrong time? Or are you where you're supposed to be because that's where you work? When I'm at work, I'm supposed to be at work. I'm on the schedule for a specific time, in a specific area, running a specific press, taking care of specific people. I have a specific oven I'm in charge of. It's all very specific. It isn't wrong place, wrong time. It's where I'm supposed to be. And those women were at work. But fuckers like these Republicans don't give a shit about that. These morally bankrupt white nationalists don't give a shit. All they care about is anything they can do that might hurt the Democrats. The fact that it's going to hurt women. The fact that opposing that law is publicly stating you do not care if there is violence against women. And if enough of them had joined and the law had not been reinstated, more women would suffer violence. For them, that's a feature, not a bug. You got to keep those women in line, you know what I mean? Can't have them getting uppity. Yes, I've known socially conservative fuckers that think like that, that talk like that will put it in words so you can read and take screen captures and save it for eternity. 172 members of the House voted against this law. They lost. But frankly, I think we can say with some confidence that they lost a long time ago. Their moral compass, their ethical standards, their soul.